Good morning, guys. John Eliades Power Up 365, and how are you guys doing this morning? So this morning I want to speak to you guys about something that I keep speaking about. I have something called the IE Pyramid of Success, and I've always said I have two great passions in my life. The one is I love to serve people, to help people find their greatness. And the second thing is to build great businesses. And there's a reason why I love building great businesses, because I think a business is something where someone has an idea and an entrepreneur has the guts and the risk and is willing to take the risk to go out there and do something with that idea. And it's a sport. It's a sport that's very tough. 9 out of 10 businesses will not make it in the first 6 months. And the ones that do make it after the first 6 months will not make it in the next 5 years. And I'm saying make it. I'm not even saying they're going to make a profit. I'm saying they most probably not going to make it. And if they're going to make a profit, that's just a bonus. So it's a tough sport to be in, and you really must love the game. You must really have passion for it, and whatever decision you want to do in building businesses, you must really have the patience and the persistence to keep going. So in my IE Pyramid of Success that I have designed, and I've been working with IE Pyramid of Success for the last nearly 10 years. And it's how I go and I turn businesses around. And the way I like to explain it is that I have a pyramid, right? So let me just show you this, right? So if I have a pyramid, right, that you guys can see that, and I say, yeah, this is coaching. Now, everything starts with coaching. Okay, and now we can say coaching, we can say consulting, we can say whatever you want to. But why I say coaching is because coaching has to lead you to a great mindset. That's why I speak about power up your greatness, because you were born with greatness, but now you got to power it up. You got to power up. You got to tap into your greatness, because let's just say you don't tap into your greatness. Let's just say we ignored coaching, right? And when I speak of coaching, I speak specifically of personal development. Whoa, this Coke is not working. Personal development and team development, okay? I speak of personal development and team development, okay? So you got to develop yourself, and you got to work on yourself to work with a team. Now, the next thing that I have in the IE Pyramid of Success is strategy. So you got to have a strategy, and strategy is made up of 3 things. It's made up of what do I want? What do I want is my vision, right? And why do I want it? Why do I want it? Which is very important. You got to understand why I want it. What is why? Why is purpose, right? Now, when we speak of how, what must always be in a business under how? What must always be in a business under how? Must always be, you must have a marketing plan, you must have a brand, you must build a brand, and the one thing that all businesses need. Nothing is important, nothing matters if a business doesn't have sales. A business always has to have sales, okay? So if you can't do sales, then you won't have a business, because everything is sales. So it doesn't matter if you have an accounting system, procedure systems and all that. It doesn't matter if you don't have sales. Sales is a very important thing. That's why when we speak of how am I going to get this business great, and what is my vision, but how am I going to get there? Always in how is a brand, a marketing plan, and sales. If you can't sell, you can't be in business. If you can't sell your life, it will never ever get to the potential where it must be. Sales is very, very important, okay? So now I want to come back. Let's just say we know that sales is important. We know that sales is important, okay? And You wake up in the morning and you got to go and sell, because if you don't sell, you don't have a business. But now to sell, a lot of things that we teach in sales is highest energy wins. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't have energy, or you don't feel like going to work, or you don't feel like investing in your business, or you don't feel like, that means your feelings start taking control. So what does that mean? That goes down to personal development. Power up your greatness. That means you got to power up your greatness. Now, the level that you go up in business is depending on the strength of your team. So, let's just say I have powered up my greatness, but I can't work with a team. No one has, you haven't invested with your teams to develop a code of honor, to develop how do you deal when there are crises in your team, and how does your team deal when there's unhappiness, or when people leave, or something goes wrong, or whatever. How does your team work? Now, if you wake up in the morning and say, I don't want to be a team member, I don't know how to handle, I have a difference with a team member, and no one has spoken to your company on how do you handle when a team member has done something to you and you don't know how to handle that. You don't know how to deal with that indifference. And if you don't deal with that indifference, most times people are going to check out. They're not going to give everything they can to that business, or they're going to find another job. So therefore, you've invested all this time to train your people, but you haven't trained them to work together as a team, and therefore they check out. And this old way of thinking, I pay you to do what I tell you to do, that's out the window. That doesn't exist. And you must understand something. When sales is everything in business, when a client comes to your business, let's just look at a McDonald's, for instance, a hotel, or someone walks in. What's the first person they see? They see the guy opening the door. What's the first person? They see the cashier. Now, if you're not spending time on personal development, if you're not spending time on coaching those teams, if you're not spending time for those people to be in a great space, what's going to happen to your sales? What's going to happen to your brand? What's going to happen to your marketing? You are out of the game. So guys, what I'm actually telling you is, of my 3 things of IE pyramid of success, and I'm just quickly doing this, it's coaching, it's strategy, and accountability. I'm just giving you a quick overview of this thing quickly, but what I wanted to actually get to you today is that everything is about coaching. Okay? Because to have a great business, you need sales, you need marketing, you need brand. Who represents your brand? Your people. So if your brand is represented by your people, and your people have a stinking attitude, your people are lazy, your people don't carry themselves with their power, if you don't teach your people to power up their greatness, if you don't teach your people to work as a team, what happens to your brand? What happens to your marketing? What happens to your sales? My point exactly. So the question is, what are you doing to invest in yourself as the owner, as a team member? And I always say, what are the books you're reading? What are the YouTubes you're watching? What are the movies you're watching? What are those things? Those things are going to define where you go in your business. So do you have a plan for your company on personal development? Do you have a plan for your company on team development? Is your company working as a unit? Is your brand being well represented? Is your team being well represented? How's your sales doing? Are you teaching your people on sales? Everyone must sell. Even a cleaner in a company represents sales, because a customer will see a cleaner, will see an attitude, will see the conduct of your cleaner, of your receptionist. Doesn't matter which position you are in your company, you must understand there's leadership in there, there's attitude in there, there's how you carry that. That represents the brand of your company. So I just don't understand how companies today cannot invest in personal development and team development in their companies. It is one of the most important things in business, because to get to sales, which I've just said to you, if you don't have sales in a business, you don't have a business. Then how do you get great sales? You need a great team. You need training. You need personal development. You need to invest in your people. So guys, lastly, let me tell you this. If you're a great leader in your business, you need to take responsibility of your business. How do you take responsibility in your business? Everything that's happening in your business is always the leader's fault. It's always the owner's fault. I have a saying that when things go wrong, take responsibility, hold your team accountable to that. Okay? When things go right, praise your team for it. And that's how you're going to get a great business. This is Johnny Eliades here, Power Up 365. I'm in the business of building great businesses. If you want to get in touch with us, go to my website, www.johnnyeliades.com. Contact me, contact someone to help you invest in your people, help you invest in your team, build a great team, power up the greatness of your individuals, get sales, marketing, build your brand up, and you will have a great business. Thank you very much. This is Johnny Eliades, and I'll see you guys at the top. Cheers.